damn near 50-year-old grandfathers are sitting here arguing over who's the best sidekick, right? Between Jay-Z and 50 Cent. So you have Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda arguing with Memphis Bleek over who got the most money and which one of their bosses take care of them the best. I mean, if this, what happened, bro? What the hell is going on?
Paying your bills, cuz. That's what it is. And compete. That's why they talk like that. If 50 said 1 year, these in a shelter, they shouldn't be allowed to talk about us or anybody when you literally are a dependent. Like, that's insane to me, man. Like, they even wear their jewelry without their boss. Show me a picture of Yayo walking around with his chain, the passport chain, without 50 Cent there. I gotta see it. But they taking care of we take care of ourselves.
I think I heard Yayo say that you and which is crazy. He said you and Jay's friendship was more business. I've never seen it.
Well, him and 50 friendship is just financial.
Well, I understand this algorithm, and these guys, they start podcasts and they want to say salacious stuff and crazy stuff to get in the algorithm. But my whole thing is Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo made statements about Bleek's relationship with Jay-Z and saying that Jay-Z don't take care of his people the way 50 do, right? And at first it was about from the label perspective of signing artists, and okay, cool. But then it started getting into like my relationship with my homeboy and the way he take care of grown men and a whole bunch of just weirdo stuff, man. I don't understand like a lot of you New Yorkers, man, right? And not the street guys. I'm talking about I'm not talking about the street brothers. I'm talking about these dudes in the entertainment aspect, right? This is whole shit. Like, what are y'all doing? So now Bleek, this was Bleek responding on the Breakfast Club to what Tony Yayo said. So now when Bleek responds, Tony Yayo goes on Gilly and Wallow, and they start just going crazy talking about how they're taken care of by their boss. And then how they're doing their own, like this whole thing is just goofy.
Oh, Yayo don't wear the passport chain. Well, 50's not around. Why are we talking about chains? That's all I'm saying. I don't see, y'all got plenty of money. Y'all buy cars and watches like rich people do. Ain't really talking about chains. Yo, you don't have the passport chain. Because what it was is Yayo came back from the dead. Yayo got a second win and can't stand it. Sometimes it could be a that's around me that can't stand it. Yayo got a second win on his own without 50. I went on Vlad. Yo, you bugging. I went on $1 Million a Game. That took me there. I went on Shannon Sharp. I went on all these big platforms by myself and sold my personality just like y'all do. But you're going to continue to hate. You had your one day on stage with Jay, which is cool. Feel good.
Would you be to elaborate? Would you be what day on stage?
It was one day on stage with Jay. It's cool. So I know you're gonna feel good about yourself. Want to pump out your chest. Then you want to sell a record.
What you mean when Jay just performed?
Yeah, when Jay just performed.
Oh,
he had one day out. You know, we do that with 50 every other week. Blew a couple of shots at him. He might feel like, oh, wow, this saying that. What businesses you have? This is my business right here. Unit disparate.
This whole conversation is just an embarrassment, man. It's just an embarrassment. And the thing is, they're arguing, they're pocket watching, and they're basically trying to play Bleek, you know, because everybody coming at Jay. So Bleek is catching a stray. And they just saying that Bleek is he's just glazing Jay. But that was his young boy from the block before they even came into the rap game. That's his young boy from the projects, right? Whatever relationship he might have had with other people, he may have a different relationship with Bleek. Right? But Bleek catching strays because people want to be in the algorithm, right? So then they arguing, well, which hood got the most money? Which one? Like, to me, Tony Yayo was always super immature. And people could say the same thing for Tony Yayo. Like, what do you do? What have you done? Right? You're riding a coattail, but for real, like, at their age, like, a lot of that stuff is just stupid. Now, Uncle Murda, he didn't respond yet, right? But when he goes to respond, it gets even more crazy.
It's between Queens and Nassau. We deliver. We've been open for a while now. Shout to Murda. We have our own businesses. We doing our own thing. Be surprised.
I'm gonna say this.
I just don't gotta make announcements because I know
he said
glazing. And the glazing award goes to Memphis Bleek.
Yeah.
And then look, you on Black Effect, so I know Charlamagne is gonna be like, yo, so what about Yayo? Of course, you gonna click for him. It's cool, it's not a problem. I like when they talk about me. I know I'm doing something right.
Oh,
That's it.
no, because one of the things I did see that he said was that, you know, Jay don't gotta take care of him. You know,
But nobody's taking care of me.
But hold on, let me finish.
That's where you're getting it wrong. I don't pay my
Hold on,
bills. Don't
get
pay my
his point out
taxes.
first. Go ahead.
My
What you
first
about-
house is support of my
let him get his
album.
point out. Go ahead. What you
He
about to say,
said,
Gil?
he said,
Uh-huh.
he said something pertaining to you too, Murda, about if
He said something about me.
if
I ain't hear this.
Oh, you did? Oh,
no, I ain't know he said something about me.
you
talking about me,
No, maybe
nigga?
it wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
If 50 stopped for a year, it'll be over.
I will be in a trap. What is you talking about? If I can't, I'm still a street. I'm not on Jay-Z, Nas and them level. It's cool. I was making money before, like, be like, yo, Yayo was a pack pumper. No, I was getting money on 134 and God Brewer.
Let me say this.
You
Let me
can
say
ask.
this. Let me say this. Let me just say this,
Now,
Murda.
hold on. Let
Is
me
you
say.
crazy?
Hold
I gotta
on.
stop
I know. Like, as far as we got a successful weed dispensary business, and I know Bleek said he got a restaurant. I don't mind. We can do this too. We could go. Let's see what you made last month, and we can show what we made last month, and we could continue to do month for month to see who's making more money as far as that business is concerned. We could go business for business as far as that, right? And we could go Bitcoin for Bitcoin because I got a bunch of those too. So as far as me being back in the
Let's go
hood,
house for house.
that would never happen. And we could show houses too. I got a pool. We could show who houses flyer and all type. We could do that. We could go Bitcoin
Why
for
we-
Bitcoin.
what?
Hold on. Relax.
Go ahead,
We could
keep
go
going.
Bitcoin for Bitcoin. We could do this. And not to mention, we got a nice check from Valium to even do this podcast. Right? We getting paid like real good money
Shout
to
to
do this
Valium.
podcast. And on top of that,
Fastest
right?
growing
And on
podcast
top
on
of that, I
the
heard him
Valium.
talk about he put out because I didn't know he was talking about me. Like I'm surprised. Bleek,
No,
we both from Brooklyn. I'm
retract
surprised.
You know, whenever you hear black people talk like this and people say, man, we gotta do better as a people. No, we don't. That's them niggas. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't put that on me. That ain't my people, my kind. We black folks, but that's not my kind. That's what they doing. They don't got nothing to do with me. I'm over here, man. I'm over here. We ain't talking like that, right? Even if I got issues with another black man, we not talking like that. We can go house for house and we can see who got the most money and we can, what are y'all, how old are you dudes? What are y'all doing? That's them. And we gotta have a separation within the community of black folks, man. All of us ain't the same. We ain't all doing the same thing. Leave them over there with that group, with that crowd, bro. No, they ain't making me look bad. I ain't affiliated with that. That's trash right there. That's trash. And people do anything to get attention, anything to get money. Me, I'm a content creator, right? So I do content. Like people leave me content. Why are you reporting on this? Because that's what I do. I get paid. I'm a content creator, right? But I always make sure my content is always done. When I'm speaking, I speak with integrity, right? I always make sure that when I am talking, for the most part, 90% of the time I'm talking, that's going to uplift our people and make us look in a better light, right? I ain't on here carrying on like this, acting a double dog fool, just doing stupid stuff, man, right? I'm always conscious of the way I talk, speak, and the way I carry myself. Sometimes I say things in funny, right? But the way I carry myself. But I'm not behaving like that, not at my age. But they wasn't done.
I'm surprised.
I'm gonna retract that.
I'm surprised. But no, hold on,
I just thought he said if
I'm surprised. He was talking about me like. But on top of that, shout out to Ghazi and Nima. That's Empire. I just did a deal with them for 7 figures with my music. So I get paid to put out music as well. So as far as I got to deal with Empire, I get paid to put out music, right? My dispensary is doing great. Shout out to my West, the whole indoor, the unit dispo, right? We getting podcast money as well. And a whole lot of money with 50. It's great to perform with 50.
all over the world.
All over the world. It's great to perform with 50 all over the world. Perform with 50 probably at least 10 to 12 times out the month. That's what you call a bag. It's hustling. don't depend on 50, but money with 50. And I salute that and I appreciate that. And 50 creates other opportunities to get money. That's how it was easy to get the dispo and things of that like that. So it's a blessing to 50, but it's not depending on 50 to get no money. Like, what the f about? It's crazy. And Bleek, hold up, man. Hold up, man. The only Bleek verse I ever like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. The only Bleek verse I ever like is the one that Jay-Z wrote. I ain't never like a Bleek verse that he wrote by himself. Out here. Niggas don't Memphis Bleek fans like that neither.
All right, yo, look.
But I'm surprised you talked about me, Bleek.
Now look. I ain't gonna listen.
You said he said something about me.
Don't worry.
I ain't with it.
I said,
I ain't
he
with
said,
it.
I
Back in the hood is you.
Hold on. Talking about me more, right? So
back to that shit.
Right? You starting like
No, I'm just saying back to that. I'm dead serious.
You
back to that
right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm on 1,000.
That's Learjet Lenny.
I'm on 1,000, nigga.
You talking about Learjet
Bitcoin for Bitcoin, bank account for bank account, and business statements for business statements. And we can do it next week.
Yo, look.
And let's check the transactions. You know how you can scratch it out so nobody wire nobody nothing. Let's see how much money really got. And check the safe. Because we got the safe money too. I got a safe in the crib. And I just took my kids first class flights on Disney. We was in Disney World. I do with the kids. You heard? It was me and 2 of the homies and 13 kids. We do with the kids.
And Gilly and Wallow shouldn't even be entertaining this, man. But it's just crazy how they can argue, man. They can just argue and look up who filed for bankruptcies and who did this and who did that. Man, this is whole stuff, man. Like, this ain't stuff real grown men do, man. This ain't man stuff, man. It's just, a lot of stuff is just weird. Dudes is on weirdo time, man. Where I come from, and even where they come from, man, we ain't talk like this. Talking about pocket watching another man cost you your life. Why are you speaking on what that man got in his pocket? What's up with you, man? What you trying to run down on him or something? You ain't talk like this, man. That's how you know this stuff is, people do anything for the algorithm. Out here in the streets of Philly, Southwest 12th District, I mean, you not pocket watching nobody. Why your homie tell you, yo, man, don't speak on that man money, man. You trying to get us to go to war? What you doing, man? Don't do that. Like, just people have no more integrity, man. People just do anything for attention. Anything. Right? It's just weird stuff, man. And these are men that's almost 50. Right? Arguing over whose boss take care of them the most. Grown men. Oh, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. But, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till next time, peace.